Artemas is undeniably the new king of dark alternative R&B, and a key reason behind his meteoric success are his brilliant production choices. He is a true master at combining distinct sounds and influences and keeping them all joined together and cohesive through his unique, bold but lo-fi aesthetic. In this tutorial, I'll show you how you can master these production secrets and channel some of that dark alternative R&B energy into your own work. I'll cover everything you need to know in order to learn to make these beats for yourself, like drum programming, layering up synths, creating amazing melodies, and most importantly, how to use ambience and effects along with ear candy to really elevate your beats and take them to the next level. So without further ado, let's get into it. We're going fast this time. 165 for Artemas. Okay, in my head, I have the idea that I want to get some like distorted drums going. Snare on the 3, I'm thinking, some swung hi-hats. That's a good place to start with. We'll use sample drums for this, so let's get some samples up. Okay, drum sounds, we have a few nice little things here. We got a couple of kicks we're gonna layer up. Snares with varying levels of crunch. Nice simple little hat. Couple of perks as well. And they're sounding tasty. Let's get a basic pattern in. We are gonna be cooking. Okay, let's start with a snare. I think that is good. Keep it simple for now. We're just gonna go in on the 3, and I'm just gonna trim that release of that snare a little bit so it literally fits with the grid. Tiny bit more. There we go. That's gonna be so cool because it's gonna actually groove with the rest of the track when we get things in, so that is cool. We're gonna layer these up together maybe? I mean, let's try it. Just gonna humanize these snares first, let's get them a little bit off grid. Yeah, that's a nice little extra layer, but let's just turn that one down a little bit. Just gonna give some extra meat. We've already got such a nice snare sound, that's cool. Okay. For the kick, we'll play in the kick because it's so much better when you just play it in. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Gonna give it a quantize. We're gonna have pretty swung drums here. Okay, we selected those 8s, turn them down a bit, give them a little humanize. How's that sounding? That's sounding good. That's sounding good. Now, we need to add a couple more bits, I think. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That triplet feel is interesting. Okay, this drum beat is already getting pretty wild. Let's get like a hi-hat in or something. Oh, imagine if we had some like beautiful sounding chords over this like dirty drum beat. That would be kind of cool. We might do that. We might do that. Okay, those drums are sounding super nice. Where can we get these perks in though? I've left the hat pretty sparse so that we can get those perks in sounding nice somewhere, but let's have a little play around. Cool. That's cool, but not there, but somewhere else. Cool as well. Okay. The perks can really fill out the groove a little bit here, which is very cool. So like that. A rude drum beat, isn't it? That is a rude drum beat. Right, I'm thinking we get a perk loop in just to like fill out and give it more of a consistent sort of 8th note feeling. I like that initially. I like that. Let's try a few more sounds. Oh, yeah, no, that sounds perfect. That gives that kind of like consistent, nice groove that will get your head moving a little bit. And I'm just going to layer that underneath nice and low in the mix, but let's just sort that out first. I want to give it a little bit of compression, to be honest. Let's get a bit of 1176 style compression on there, I'm thinking. Now, I want to squish the transient a bit, so we're going fast attack. But you can just hear how that's affecting the transient right there. the other bits come up. Yeah. We want to let the tail ring out, so we'll go short release. Very fun. Very fun. Okay, that's sounding dope. Let's just render that out. I think I want to make this perk really wide. Just put some EQ on it, but I think we need to get that with a imager and just push it out to the sides. So having that out a little bit wider, pushed it to the side, turned it down a little bit, that still gives it a nice sense of groove. It doesn't make it clash with the existing drums, so it's perfect. Let's do a little bit of overall drum processing here. Almost bit crushing the kick there. That's suitably getting blown out enough, isn't it? I think we'll take everything into a room as well. Take a little bit of top end off this perk. Okay, this is sounding very, very nice. I'm thinking we get some chords in. That is really where my head's at right now. Let's grab a piano. We've got a pretty nice piano sound. A little bit like that. Let's get something in. Don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to go with it. There we go. Super simple, but has a little bit of vibe to it. That's a lovely little kind of bass layer for us. Let's get a little bit of Pro Q3. Cut out some lows on there. We'll get some compression on there. All the goodies. Truly lovely stuff, but let's give this some reverb on a send, I think. What are we thinking? Large and dark. I feel like the drums need a bit more excitement though. What about if we put on something that's going to boost a bit of high end, like an exciter? I don't really usually use it like this, but maybe some fresh air. And what if we add a Rhodes just to layer up under that? I love this LA Pop Studio, usually. Very nice sound. Now what if we just put this up an octave as well to make sure it's not getting in the way? There we go. Now my plan on this is give it some spaced out and make it more like a sort of ambient effect. We love it. We love it. Now what if we actually reversed this? Yeah. That's getting us into that Artemas kind of vibe. Now I think it needs to be... This piano needs a little bit of beef. Let's just bring the level of this piano up a little bit using a limiter. Clipping, but just giving a little bit of juice. Wonder what happens if we make this even more ambient by adding like a Valhalla on top. Put on like 4% mix. Okay, we're cooking, but we got space to definitely do some more. I think next up, a bass needs to come in. And I think we're going to use the Prophet. Let's get it out. Okay, we got a Prophet bass loaded up with a little bit of 1176 compression on the way in. Sounds a little bit like this. I mean, that is sounding filthy, isn't it? Let's try something with that. Okay, and what about if we do some sort of like bass glissando into the part? Maybe might work. Let's like, maybe like this. Let's try it, let's try it. like how this sounds. I'm just gonna... Okay, we're gonna edit the length of this MIDI clip to end right here. And then time stretch this out. See how that sounds. Yeah, that's not bad. What, give it a little quantize on like the 32nd? Oh. Yes. Hell yes. Okay, now we have something cooking. Now, okay. Okay, listen to how the bass sounds now with this roll quantized properly and the rest of the part. Disgusting. Just naughty. Just naughty. That is so good. I think we can just accent this with like a sub from maybe from Vital, something nice and quick. Create a little bass thing with these. Give these some like LA2A compression. Just to glue them together a little bit. Some R&B vibes from this. We're definitely getting some Artemas-y alternative R&B vibes. Now next up I'm thinking we do some kind of art using the Prophet. We'll get this MIDI here and we'll just put this down here. I mean, that's going to be a cool, with some effects on that, that's going to sound crazy. Let's try it in the mix. Yeah, that's going to sound crazy. Let's just record that in. Okay, we got this Prophet art recorded in. Sounds absolutely amazing, but let's do some more treatment on it and we can get it sounding even crazier, I think. Maybe some super VHS on there, because that has like a cool chorusy thing, doesn't it? Kind of cool. And then also, what if we sidechain it? That's cool. And it needs to go way into the sides. How wide? Either that or maybe chorus. Yeah, that's giving it a push. It's giving it more of a push. Okay, that's sounding super juicy, but gonna get the synth lead in there. I think, what, we go Prophet again? Why not? Let's do the Prophet again and get some more of a bigger kind of lead sound going. We'll see what we get with that. Nothing in my head, let's just get a melody in and see what comes out of it, I guess. Yeah, oh yeah. That is hard. This whole riff needs to be a bit earlier. The attack is making it sound like it's too late. I like that, but I might do the rest of the melody on like a different sound and get another extra sound in there. I mean, why not? Let's do it. Love it. Let's not let it resolve. Delete that note. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, now this is getting a bit jumbled. We have too many things in the arrangement here. So let's pull these back. There's like an intro kind of vibe, maybe with this. And then like the grand piano. Maybe this goes here instead. We pull back the Rhodes to here. Okay, we're starting to get something really cool, but it needs more refinement. So like these synth leads definitely need a little bit of like EQing and stuff. And then just cut the last bit of this as these come in. Maybe also cut this out to let that bass take priority. I kind of want to reverse this. I don't know, something about that last bit's not working. That's cool though. What if this is reversed? What if these are stretched out or something? That could be cool. That's cool. We just have a little bit of silence here. Now that is crazy. The silence works perfectly. Now this could have some effects on it as well, you know. Maybe just like a simple old echo boy, you know. Let's have this completely cut to just pure silence here. I feel like the bass could be even more in your face, you know? Bars. Like, what can this bass sound like? Like more like that. Then just automate the mix down so that it only is like 30% mix in the actual part. Now let's see how that is like blended in. After, if it like dropped into just the piano and like the Rhodes maybe, but with this, could be crazy. Just turn that down. Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, that works. That works nicely. It's like a mini chorus, then back to this twice. But I'm not hearing that piano. Yeah, that piano, we need a different pattern, don't we? Right, transform that back to an instrument track. Because this pattern, it needs to be more like... It has to have a bit more energy than the main pattern, because otherwise it's just going to be so boring. Cool, played one wrong note. Delete. Rest of it is good. Ready. I just want something that carries through. Maybe we just need to load up another Rhodes and just go in with the same thing. Just want to quantize these a little bit. Okay, that's cooking, that's cooking. Yeah, with the right processing, that will complement that grand piano just how I want it to. top off. Just get some compression on there. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Love it. Love it. Can also go to that piano verb a little bit, I think. Top end off, I think. And turn it up a little bit. That gives us a nice contrast. I wonder what having just like some percussion in there would sound like. Maybe like another perk sort of loop thing in there as well. Like that could be cool. Oh, that's cool, because it has a different kind of feeling. It's more like that triplet feel, isn't it? Maybe we just bring this in a little bit later, because we already know that song. Yeah, and we can bring in some of our drums here. Let's add in a kick here. Yeah, delete that. Maybe delete that. That feels good to me. That feels good to me. All right. Right, who is ready to see this monster of a beat? Let's go. One quick thing before we check out the full beat. If you like the drum sounds and the perk sounds from this, they're all from my latest kit, Oasis. So if you want to check that out, you can just check the link in the description for that. Peace, guys. See you in the next one. Here's the beat. Those synths are smooth. We're building again, we're building again. Yes. That fill works so well. And then it just ends so smoothly. Peace.